What's up, everybody? I ain't been on here in a long time. I haven't been on here since my grandmother passed away, as a matter of fact, or even before that. I just haven't been on here for a long time. I've been compelled to get on here. Um, I just wanted to sit back and observe, after we have a death in the family, a couple of deaths in a row. You just want to take a step back and see what's going on. Now, I'm not going to get all loud and belligerent and all this other stuff, but I just want y'all to just think about some of the stuff that's going on around here. Let's see. Let's rewind. The, the vaccine. Let's talk about that a little bit. Not even gonna get excited. Not gonna trip out with y'all. It came out, said it doesn't work. Well, not that it doesn't work, but it doesn't stop transmission from person to person. And they knew that from the beginning before they forced you to get it. That's a fact. Our people are still being killed. We're still marching and protesting and singing and marching and all that other good stuff. Still nothing has happened. You got the January 6th committees acting like they're going to do something to one another. But we all know that's bullshit and propaganda. I mean, hey, it's your people against your people. I know if it was one of our people, and 9 out of 10 people that are my skin color know that the outcome would have been totally different if you'd have seen a whole bunch of ninjas running up the White House steps, trying to get in, taking crap on the floor, beating up police with flagpoles and all that. It would have, I don't even know. It would have been a whole different situation. We know, I know it. I get it. Okay. All this time, and nothing has changed. Let me say that again. All this time, and nothing has changed. We're still at the bottom of the totem pole. We're still the most disrespected. We are still the most exploited. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Look, at this point, it is what it is. I'm just going to start naming off stuff. They don't want to sit at the table with us. They don't want to be around us. They don't want to get along with us. They don't want anything to do with us except for how to generate wealth off of our backs, or building or stealing or hijacking our ideas and stuff to make money off of our backs and our minds. And for some reason, all these years, we've been conditioned to believe that one day they will have us as equals. If recent events don't tell you what it really is, I really feel sorry for you. I mean, they put it right there in front of your face, live and direct, to let you know that we own you, nigga. You can put your head up to the sky. You can prance around. You can act like you the shit. But when it's all said and done, we own your black ass. We've watched this over and over again. I just realized what I was saying. I just realized the emotional trauma that has been embedded in me and generations behind me. And hopefully, I'll be able to break the generational curse in front of me. But this was the ultimate modern day buck breaking. Now, regardless, whatever you think about the brother, whatever it is that you think about him, the fact that remain is he's still one of us. He still shares the same skin color. He still shares the same roots. He might say a whole bunch of stuff that's off the top. But he's still one of us. Now, maybe they mistook him as slow, or the programming, like people say, didn't go through. You know, even a house ninja can only take so much. Even a house ninja, when they used to see stuff in the slave quarters and stuff like that, they used to be disturbed by all that stuff they used to see. You know, they used to shake their head and turn their other way, and it'd be very disturbed at the stuff they used to see. They used to go on in the big house, and they would just try and bow their heads and just go through their day to day, and hopefully that all the comforts of home will still be there the next day. Nobody would ruin it because they wanted to live that life. They wanted to be comfortable. They didn't want to sleep out there in the little rag shacks. They didn't want to get rained on. They didn't want no parts of that. They wanted to be inside. They wanted to be warm. They wanted to be fed. They wanted to be eating the best food that they possibly could get, and so on and so forth. So they did what they had to do. I get it. What happened to old boy was a modern day lynching. This man, I want y'all to think about this. This man is $143 million cash liquid strong. Cash. Not I have to go get it. Not I have to sell a couple of things. Not I have to bend a few corners. I got 143 million right here. Cash. Ready. I made your product sell. I touched your product with my melanin, and your product went through the roof because of my Midas touch. Whatever product I touch with this melanated skin is like the Midas touch. It turns to gold, silver, platinum, whatever. And somehow, some way, we get fooled into thinking that we are really free. We're not free. We're just comfortable. I'm comfortable. You're comfortable. We're comfortable. We're comfortable in the illusion that we're free. We're comfortable in the illusion that we can do whatever we want to do. We're comfortable in this big, giant illusion that the biggest trick that was ever told to us, and listen up, people, is that we can do this shit separately. Okay? That's the biggest lie that was ever told to us, is that we can do this separately. The next biggest lie that was ever told to us is it's okay to kill, it's okay to talk shit about, it's okay to stomp out your fellow brother and sister. It's okay to talk to them like a dog, even though they talk shit too. And that's what you should do right there in public. You should ridicule them in public. You should go off in public. You should do everything you can do to really just mash on the gas to make them feel as worse as possible, even though that's your family. Well, that ain't my family. I can see everybody saying, that ain't my family. That ain't my kid. If they black, that's your family. If you brown skin, that's your family. You got any type of melanin, that's your family. But I'm speaking specifically to the black folks, specifically to us. Because as much as y'all want to believe in everything like that, we're not free, not even by a little bit. This country is revolving around what we do, what we say, what entertainments, what ideas that we came up with, what things that we do, and we're waking up to the bullshit. Waking up to the bullshit. Waking up, waking up, waking up, waking up. But this last one was like the final straw for me because I was just like, wow, we're going through the same exact thing, and all these people are jumping on the bandwagon with the folks talking about that's what he get. What does that sound like, man? What does that sound like? That's what he get. For somebody that's our color, our people, to be totally decimated like that right in front of your very eyes, and majority of us are saying that's what he gets. That don't remind you of anything. That don't remind you of back in the day, maybe when the big buck slave or something like that wanted to get an extra piece of chicken or some shit like that and ran off and got himself an extra piece of chicken, but he just happened to get caught later on that night. And they string him up, butt naked, oil him down, get the whip out. for taking an extra piece of chicken. Because he was hungry. Getting the whip out because he was hungry. Getting the whip out because he wanted everybody to get a fair contract. And he gets a lash. All of us sit back like, see, should have took that extra piece of chicken. I told him to leave it alone. I told him don't say anything. Man, you know that boy ain't right. You know he ain't right. Gets that second lash. Boy, then I tell you, don't be grabbing stuff that don't belong to you. I tell you, don't get that extra piece of chicken. Yeah, but me and the rest of the slaves out here, we want our contracts to be the same. You know, why when you guys get extra, we all can't get extra? Why it only going to be one of us to get extra? What you trying to say? Huh? You trying to say that just because I give one of y'all a piece of chicken, I'll let you run off and think that you're going to get away with this piece of chicken, I should give all y'all a piece of chicken without whooping your ass? But I've been giving you all these ideas. If it wasn't for me, your crops wouldn't grow. If it wasn't for me, your tennis shoes wouldn't be selling. If it wasn't for me, your stock prices wouldn't be going up. I can't get an extra piece of chicken. I said no. Oh, this is some bullshit. All the rest of them are standing around, and he shouldn't be saying all that. Well, I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna tell everything. And if you do that, I'm gonna break you, boy. Whatever I gotta do, you just gonna have to break me. I'm gonna break you, boy. I'm gonna break you, boy. I'm going to break you, boy. I'm gonna break you, boy. Take all his money out the bank. Tell him to figure it out. Cancel all his projects. Tell him to figure it out. You want some more lashings, boy? Huh? Oh, you mentioned the names now. Oh, now you really gonna piss me off. Okay. Well, you one of them anti-Seminites now. But I'm one of y'all. No, you ain't. I own your black ass. This contract here say XYZ. And the last and final lashing. You know, when you just can't take it no more. Man, broke night, change shifts on whooping your ass. And finally, you go to the where? To the Skechers warehouse or wherever it was, New Balance, Skechers, I don't know. And they told y'all you are not welcome here. We have no business ties with this dude right here. No. Mm-mm. You can tell him to keep on pushing, please. Escorted you out of off of the property. Woo, that was hot. Oh my God. Okay. You proved your point. Well, all the rest of the brothers and sisters on the slave plantation is sitting up here watching. I told him not to do that. I told him to keep his mouth shut. You know that boy is touched. But that's our people. At any one point that he was talking, that he told a lie, somebody in the comment section that might see this video later, any one point that he said that it was a lie, please point it out to me. Please let me know. Because I watched the whole play from the Drink Champs all the way down to the thing. As soon as he started talking, and he said that they was going to come for it, and he started naming off names of this, that, and the third, I was scared for him, just like I have the same mentality. I'm not immune. I have the same modern day slave mentality that I'm trying to shake myself. I'm not immune. I was running around here. The first thing I said, hey, that boy better be quiet. You know, Massa don't play that. And I had to see something today that compelled me to make this video because his brother was saying the same thing, how we all just sat around there and watched this modern day buck breaking just take place. Yee, the other boy, used to mess with Mariah Carey or whatever. He had to apologize. Whoopi, Nick Cannon, Whoopi Goldberg had to apologize. Had her all in front of national TV. Told her to apologize and still told her kick rocks. People, unless we come together as one, have really adopt this common notoriety that we are all in this together. That is the only way that we are going to be successful at doing whatever it is that we need to do. It's going to take sacrifice. It's going to cause a lot of pain. It's going to cause a lot of hurt. It's going to bring forth a lot of truth that you don't want to hear or see. But it has to be done for our survival, our very survival. Our very survival is dependent upon us coming together as one and protecting one another no matter what. And I'm not asking for anything out of the ordinary because all the other races do it too. They protect their own like a motherfucker. All of them. Name them all off. You don't, I hate going over the same thing over and over again, but you don't see a whole bunch of races out here pee popping. You don't see a lot of them in jail. And you know what races I'm talking about. Because they protect their own. We have to protect our own, no matter what. That's just it. If he's slow, he might say something. She might say something. She's wilding out. That's still our people. That's still our people. Whatever we got to say about one another, we talk about this amongst ourselves, period. behind closed doors, not on the internet, not here, not there, behind closed doors. Period. You got something to say about that person, you go and rush and talk to them in person and chop it up about what you don't like and what you do like. But what we can't do and what we can't tolerate is talking about one another on this internet and everywhere else. It brings separation, it brings dissension, and of course, there's a whole bunch of us that are trying to get over and trying to, you know, capitalize on each other's dollar. Which, what else you gonna do, man? We don't have a centralized bank for all of us, so everybody's trying to get something off of each other. But we got to heal ourselves and we got to heal one another and we got to come together to take care of one another because if we don't, we're going to perish and we're going to perish a terrible, 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 terrible death. We got to come together, people. We got to support one another. That's what mainly this video is mainly about. I'll get on here a little bit more, but that's been on my mind. And I want to know if you guys agree with me. Do you agree or you disagree? I mean, what do you think? You think about all these events because not one thing that man said was a lie. Not one thing. They proved their point to everybody. They let you know, me know, everybody know we run this shit. It's all fun and games until I get serious. It's all fun and games, okay? You can blah, 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 but I told you on the Breakfast Club, I'm going to eat before you eat. My family is going to eat before you eat. Trust me. So all that you talking about and all this and that and the third, I don't give a fuck because my family going to eat. And did anybody cancel out him? Nope. Anybody raise an eyebrow? Nope. They told you right in your face, I'm going to eat off your back for years to come. Stating what this contract says. And then when that loops up, I'm going to sell the contract to one of my family members to keep eating off of your residuals. Do you understand me? You don't get it. Unless you change your ways, unless you people start doing stuff differently, I'm going to continue to profit, to exploit, to do as much as I possibly can to you and whoever else is with you to make money off of you. And until you wake up, I'm going to continue to do so. Do you understand me? You go ahead and continue being asleep, and I'm going to continue making this money for me and my family while you guys are sitting around here, running around here talking about red, blue, and gang signs, this, that, and the third, and killing one another while I got insurance on your lives. I buy the property for dirt cheap after you tear it up. I own all the police departments, everything. They come and rack your ass up and give you 100 years to work on the highway and build parks and all that shit for free. We trying our best to kill you. I mean, goddamn, how many times we gotta put this out here? We made the fucking trap music out here. We made your girls hoes. We make you want to mix cocaine, Adderall, whatever the fuck else, make the most strongest weed in the world, and want y'all to smoke it and pass out and say that that's a great fucking time. You guys just won't die. What the fuck do we need to do? You guys just don't get it. We're gonna continue to make money off of you. Continue until you wake up. So stay asleep and stay broke. And I'll stay rich. And my family's gonna eat off of you. Because you too sleep and too dumb and ignorant to realize what's going on. Yeah, let's look it up. The definition for nigga is what? Ignorant. And we've been playing the part. Ignorant is all outdoors. Ignorant. If we don't come together, and if you get out there and vote, you a fool. If any of them candidates are not talking about reparations and what they're gonna do for us and how they're gonna make our neighborhoods better, and how they're gonna make our educational system better and what they are gonna do better for us, I wouldn't vote for none of them. All that jazz playing, saxophone, wiggling, and this, that, and the third, and playing tonk and cards and bid whiz and dominoes and eating barbecue and slapping high five. We don't give a fuck about that. I want you to know what you're gonna do for my community. What you really gonna do for my community. We got to start asking for what we want and demanding what we want after we ask. We'll ask first. We'll demand second. We will accept no alternative the third. Because this is what we want, this is what we deserve, and this is what we should have. In the educational system, I'm gonna get on that in my next topic about this educational system and how it's going backwards, and I don't understand how ain't nobody saying anything. But anyway, that's for another story, another topic. But hey, you guys tell me what you think. Am I tripping? Something like that. But I don't think I'm tripping. I think what I seen, what I witnessed, everything that happened and everything that took place in this short period of time, and how he even actually said that all this stuff was going to happen and it happened verbatim for verbatim, like chapter, and they broke him. They own the media, they own everything. So you see all these negative thoughts and negative things coming towards you and everything, it's gonna mess with you. If you have no real support system, no that you can really, really see, it's gonna fuck with you. And if you can see they can even control and manipulate your own controls, your atmosphere, your base, that's pretty unsettling. If somebody can control your base and make them move left or right or think one way or the other about you, that's troubling. Prince, Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, Kanye. Yeah, man. Stay in your place. Dan said it, and Dan said it loud and clear. Stay in your place. until you wake up, until you stop being ignorant, until you stop killing one another, until one day you start really, really, really standing up for yourself. We might give you a pass. It's gonna be a little fight, but we don't give something for nothing. So they untold you. They untold all of us for years. You got to bring ass to get ass. If you want to get down, let's get down. Let me show you how we get down. And they showed us how they got down. They flexed and they flexed hard. If somebody can tell you in the upper ups, man, that $143 million ain't shit and get your punk ass money out my motherfucking bank, and I don't give a fuck where you take it. Think about that. And I can control the media and everybody and how everybody thinks about you and everything, and I can twist your words and do all these other slick shit to you. I am the great puppet master. I am the great liar. I am the great Houdini. That is me. I've been pulling these strings for years. And you guys are still infighting. I got your women out here running around in see-through shit looking like straight hoes. I'm promoting your sons and everything to go start kissing one another and everything's cool. You're going for it. Oh shit, they going for it. I'm telling you that it's great to be overweight and everything else. I'm telling y'all, women, hey man, just be overweight and everything is gonna be okay. I'm telling you, man, hey, you ain't got to do 25, 30 push-ups, man. Hey, just sit back and just wait. Wait for me to come along. Wait for me to make your life a little bit more miserable. Wait to come see one of my cousins or brothers or something like that that are doctors, and wait for him to give you some old bullshit excuse why you can go to his cousin and buy one of his pills or something like that. And then they can make you sick, and then you'll go to the hospital because you're sick from one of the pills that his cousin gave you. And then you go underneath the knife, whose cousin's brother who's sitting up here doing the surgery on you, and he might botch that and fuck that up, and then you come out all fucked up, and then you get some more drugs, and then them hospital bills and the insurance is canceled, and his cousin's cousin that owns the insurance policy on your dumb ass will cancel that out in the house that you living in. Oh yeah, till you broke. And you dead. And we just punished you for nothing. This is what we do. These are the scenarios that we see every day, everybody. These are the scenarios that we are running into right now. I hope you guys found this was entertaining as far as educational. But you guys tell me, okay? One love, everybody. Love y'all. I hope one day that we really wake up and look around, because the day that we do, that's the day that we'll finally come into our all over the world, man. People are waking up. But that's another story. Gone.